Okay, buddies. Ooh, did your last experience stop you from running? I think it did. I'm glad you're okay, though. I've been worried about your poor little head. I felt terrible that his head almost got stuck in the door. Are you okay? Daddy said you were okay. But it stopped him from trying to get out that door. Okay. So what I have here is a cat food puzzle. I brought some treats with me. So let's see if they can figure it out. It's, everyone knows hunting and using their brains gets them tired. So move this in front here like that. See if they can get that. So the bubble is for their paws. As Trix just figured it out. Yep, Trix got getting another one. You guys can see it. Keep trying. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? So I'm using freeze-dried chicken treats. It's just nothing but chicken freeze-dried. Come on, there's one right here. You're smart. I know you can do it. There's another one. I think their nails might be getting in the way. So there's 4 sections altogether on this. The bubbles. Oh, you got it. Good job, Zuko. This part, the spiky part, and then the wavy part are all for their paws. And then this part up here is for wet food. And they say that it helps them move their jaws as they would in nature. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, but Twix is working on trying to get up, and he got it out. This is something that's great that you could. The wavy part. So this is something that you could actually do dry food with. And so it slows them down with eating, and then they have to think about it. It keeps them preoccupied. Because you have to remember, in the wild, these cats, their ancestors had to work for their food. And it really gets their brain stimulated. What do you guys think? Yes, fast talking. Slow down. Keep trying. Thank you, Catherine. Let's see, did you get a hole? There's two more over here. You can get them. Oh, good job. Twix got it. Penny's outside the door. So Zuko's a little distracted. One of the things I brought in tonight was a touch stick. So you can use this for training. I bought a clicker, and I bought some treats. So I'm going to try to start calibrating the clicker. He can smell my treats in my pocket. So the first thing I'm going to do is a nose touch. See how good they get it. So every time they touch their nose, I'll click, and then they'll get a treat. Some places that teach clicker training, they call that calibrating the stick or calibrating the clicker. I didn't bring that many treats, so we're not going to do a ton, and you don't want to do training more than 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And it's okay if they don't fully touch it, it's the act of doing it. And you're using the clicker as catching it, so taking a picture. So Zuko is not loving the stick. When I trained Ruthie, I used a pencil. And when I'm training Nakia, I use my finger. Zuko's not quite sure what to make out of it. Twix has got it. It does have a smell on it, doesn't it? I cleaned it right before I came in. Let's make it smell better. Ah! Oh, you're going to be easy to train. Nope. Zuko's done. So Trix is going to be, easy to train because he's already trying to paw at it. And so these are all natural behaviors that I'm rewarding them for. Now, Zuko is not into it, so we're not going to force him to do it. you feeling okay tonight? Yes, I have the treats. Now you like it? My treats are in this pocket. Let me take this off. Don't eat it. Be right back. Okay. Good job. Good job, Smarty Pants. Created some monsters. This might not be a good, because they get too crazy over the chicken. So in my company, we call freeze-dried chicken treats kitty crack, and there's a reason, as you can see, why. I've only met a few cats that did not go crazy for this. This is our first time doing clicker training together, so I need to figure out my comfortable system as well. Okay, we're going to end on a high note. They did very well. Okay, let's see if I can give them some small pieces of this. I only have small. So oh, nope, I was just saying, I think you got it all. We call it kitty crack, because cats go nuts for it. Yes, we went to 2, I think, earlier when we had Dorian and Eddie shenanigans in here, Zuko got out. Yes, I agree. Zuko is a little uncomfortable with the noise of the click, which is not unusual, and so I should probably try to put it behind my back so it's a little bit quieter for him. Penny's right outside the door. She's wishing she was in here. I think one of the viewers said they have this as well to slow their pets down from eating. Oh, nope. Come here. This is the first time the boys are seeing it. Oh, the floppies. You okay? I was worried. And now I was sitting on your tail. That's not to be eaten. It's just rug. Penny. Look at all this food you have in here. Okay, so off camera, Zuko found my shirt that had the chicken treats in it. Nakia's out there as well. She heard Nakia has started clicker training, and so she heard it. You guys want to play and get some energy out? I haven't scooped the house yet, so. Oops. Okay, great. Thank you for that feedback. I'll repeat the question before answering. And because my memory is not so great, I don't remember the last question. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yes. So I think we had 2 escapes so far today. One was this morning out of the master bedroom, and the other was at the end of our Q&A when I had Eddie in here, and John was, I think, walking out briefly. Oh boy. The wand broke. Boys, we're in trouble. It broke. Oh boy. I get a new one. Let's see. You guys like these? Oh. It's a good thing I have many others in the house. I'm not sure if you can, I want to turn the camera around, but you can see Penny and her paws. You gonna come in? Sorry, okay. Penny does not want to come in. She just wants to put her paws underneath and cause a ruckus. There's feeder 1. Yes, we have a dozen or more wands, but not as good as the mouse. So yes, so someone said, good thing you have a dozen more wands on chat, but they're not nearly as good as the mouse. How do you feel about being live streamed and in the public eye like this? That's a good question. Definitely a big learning curve, so I appreciate you guys' help and patience. I think the biggest thing for me is that I don't want to be censored in my own home. So sometimes John will be like, quiet, the cam's on. And I've said to him, I said, you know, I'm not going to be censored in my own house. I'm not going to curse, and hopefully I'm respectful, but I am a pretty loud person. So I think just learning that and getting an understanding of that, and that I can still be myself is something that's different and trying to work through. Plus wearing my pajamas all the time. So the name, yes, the name of the feeders are Pet Safe 5 Meal. You can get them on Amazon. And we've gotten most of these from a thrift store. Yes, thank you, David. So David says, well, we're all wearing pajamas lately. I've been reminded by a few friends that it's okay to wear my pajamas. But when I'm home in general, I like to wear baggy, comfortable, big pajamas. But overall, I'm very excited about the opportunity to care for more cats and share this experience of hopefully happiness, because John brings a lot of happiness and excitement, and you know, during this time I think we all can use something else to keep our minds busy. So I'm overall very excited for the opportunity. Clearly I love cats. Okay, boys, I'm gonna go scoop. Are you sure you're okay? Well, I'll be back, but for now, enjoy the whiskers and have a perfect night. Good job, buddies. No door dashing. Get this Dorian pea out of here for you. Good job, buddy.
Penny's at the door again. They're playing Pawsy through the crack of the door. Okay, we're done. And as John likes to say, I start trouble. Okay, enjoy the whiskers. Have a good evening. Perfect evening.